in front of Katrina's face, right?
I mean, yeah.
I think this is
Okay.
I think
It just looked like you were like this.
it's like, I don't know, if I listen to the people around me, like, that God has placed in my life, you know, like, if I just, like, listened, you know, I would have realized that he's been calling me, like, for years.
Wow. Hey, Katrina.
Hey, Emily.
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you having a good day today?
Yeah, today's been a really good day.
Is there anything particular about today that has made it a good day?
Today's lunch was so good. It actually was, like, Italian sandwiches, and then
I heard lots of people going back for seconds and thirds on those sandwiches.
it was so good.
Trisha's the best.
Yes, she is.
All right, so you are a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
You have been at Central for a year. You did camp teams this summer, and now look at you go. You are an RA, which is so exciting. What has been the thing that you feel like the Lord has been teaching you the most lately?
I would say from my camp team's experience and, like, RA is patience. Like, so much patience. Like, it's like he knew that was a struggle of mine a little bit, and, like, he's really working through Central to form my patience.
Like, wait, Central has to help you be patient. Okay.
No, like, no, as in, like, through experiences, you know, like, camp teams, like, there was a lot of times where I was so exhausted, but it grew me, I was grown through my exhaustion.
Yeah.
So, in learning how to be patient through, you know, all the situations that camp teams bring, and then same with RA. There's a lot of things that I didn't, I guess, realize that were in the job, and it's like I have to be patient in these situations because I don't know how people are, or what people are going through, and I just feel like the Lord is really, you know, he's really helping me with my patience.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he's really, yeah.
Patience is very shaping, for sure. Yeah. I've always heard people in church say, like, if you're going to pray for anything, don't pray for patience, because God will give you the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like there's been a particular, like, is there a particular situation you can share from the summer where you felt like that was a challenge that you were able to rise and meet?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just at one particular camp. Like, as the weeks went on, my patience would go down. It would just be like, you know, kids are kids, and you know, and with my experience at camp, like with camp teams, I got to realize, like, each kid is so different.
Yeah.
Every single kid is so different. The way they handle their problems, the way they handle like certain situations, like, yeah, like, it's just kind of, like, camp teams really grew me a lot on patience, but the Lord is really, like, using RA also to grow me in my patience as well.
Yeah, because high schoolers are different than college students, for sure.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. When I was on camp teams, I remember I did camp teams 2 times, and both times my teams were awesome. And we did a lot of weird and funny things. And you had Lillian and Dylan.
Yes, they were amazing.
They are so fun. Did you have any, like, weird moments that would embarrass them that you can share?
Well, Dylan, I have a picture of him eating out of a baby diaper. And I had
classic camp game.
It had chocolate, and whoever finished, like, the diaper first won. And I still say to this day that he won, but...
Was he against a camper?
Yes. But, you know.
They're always biased to the camper.
I swear they are. Yes, they are. They are.
It's like they're there for the camper or something.
Yeah.
That's so weird. There was that one video too of Dylan that you sent me where it's like everybody in the whole place is sitting down and there's music playing and Dylan is just up at the front just jamming, just dancing like nobody's watching, just bringing the vibes.
And at that same camp, Lillian, she was learning, or she finally learned Piano Man on harmonica, and there was a talent show, and she was playing Piano Man, and like she only knew like the chorus of Piano Man, and still only does, but it's so fun. It's so fun. But her and her like other like the Johnson team went up there and played just the chorus, and then just walked off the stage. Like it was just like.
Didn't they sing so bad though?
Oh yes, yeah. It was like
she played it so well, and then they sang so bad.
Yes, it was so funny.
What did the kids think of that?
They were just like, their faces kind of dropped, but like cheered at the same time.
Like we don't know what's happening.
It was so funny.
That is so fun. When I was on camp teams, we used to have some songs that we would sing. I tried to teach you guys the throw up song, but my friend Jen Scrocky, she and I were on camp teams with our friend Andy, and she knew the throw up song. She says she taught it to me. She says she learned it while we were at camp, but I don't believe her. And it's like, makes me want to throw up my hands and praise the Lord. Like it's like a whole thing about barfing, and then there's one about doo-doo. And that is like classic camp.
Yeah, I tried to do that. My team did not want to do that. But
they were embarrassed?
I think they were embarrassed. And also, I couldn't remember the rhythm. So I was like, I just sound silly.
You're like, you know what? Toss them this one out. Yeah, we definitely didn't practice enough camp songs.
At one camp, there was the moose, or what was it?
Yeah, the juice.
There was a moose.
Oh, there was a moose, yeah.
Yeah. And
he drank a lot of juice.
They loved that song. Like every night, Mahoning Valley.
Yeah.
Every single night.
That's so funny.
they loved that.
I love that rhythm. What are some things that you saw this summer where you look at them and you're like, man, only the Lord could have done that?
The first thing I really noticed, and I'm still looking back on, is like, how did he get me through all those weeks so fast? Like, it was like, I looked at the beginning of the summer, like, looking at my schedule and, like, just everything at the beginning. I'm like, that's a long time, you know? It just seemed in that moment like it was going to be the longest summer. Most looking back, it was one of the fastest summers, but also one of the most, what's that word? Like
rewarding?
Rewarding, yeah. Yes. Like, thank you. Most rewarding summers that I've had, like, ever. Like, I learned so many lessons there, like, and just so many things that I'll end up using in ministry one day that I couldn't have done any other place, you know?
Yeah.
So.
It really is like a boot camp for ministry almost.
It is.
Because you're just like
that is a good way to put it.
Straight, hard, really hard for a really good amount of time, and really like diving in with these kids and learning who they are and what they're struggling with, and getting to point them to the place where our eyes belong, right to Jesus. And there's nothing like camp teams.
No, nothing like it.
I think everybody should do it one time.
I've been telling everyone that. Just one time. Just one
do
time.
It once.
That's what I got told. Just one time.
That is what I told you. Katrina, just do it once. And now I'm like, Katrina, are you sure you don't want to do it twice? Well, and you got to serve as a leader last summer too, which means you had some extra responsibility. And that, like, as soon as you came through in your interview, I was like, Katrina's got something happening here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It was seriously an honor. Like, I got to talk to the dean first, so they knew me. Like, they knew my name right when I got there. And that was really nice to have just one person that they remembered their name for our team. So, like, I really appreciated, like, that that task.
Yeah. From what your team said, you were like the queen problem solver.
I don't know. I tried my best. I tried my best in every situation.
Yeah.
But
So as you've now transitioned into more of an RA role, are you like, what are the things that you've taken specifically from camp teams that you've been able to just like plug in?
yeah. I mean, like at both camp teams and in college, there's rules. And having to enforce those rules. I would say before summer would be the hardest thing for me to do, and like enforcing rules.
Yeah.
But camp teams really trained me a lot of, hey, to be a good leader, you have to enforce rules, but you can also have fun.
Yeah.
So, and that also applies for my floor too. Like, hey, I have to enforce the rules, but we don't have to stop the fun. So,
Yeah. That is an interesting balance to have. And it can be difficult to find the right balance depending on the people that you're with. I feel like everything I've heard from your girls on your floor is so positive on how you take care of them. I heard about your dish setup for the fourth sink in your bathroom where you have the soap there and you've got a dish rack for them to use. Like all these little things where you just take care of your girls.
Yeah.
And I think that is so unique and so like thoughtful. I appreciate that about you. I think that in a lot of ways you are like that.
Thank you.
I've seen it in so many different things and interactions, and so it's really neat for me to like get to stand back now and watch you, and like because I know these things because I know you better now.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, that Katrina, she's getting it.
I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
And also, like, it helps when I'm like, I go off of people's encouragement. Like, I just feel like I'm that type of person. So if like I just want to know that people like what I'm doing or whether they're not. And maybe that's a bad thing, maybe that's a good thing, but whenever people are like, I really like this, or like they just give me feedback, I'm like, that really helps me. Like maybe I should enforce this more, or like hey, draw back a little bit, you know what I mean? So like that helps with like the rules and things like that too.
Yeah.
So.
I think the big thing with rules, and especially like this year where we've kind of changed some things around as far as the rules here at Central, I think people generally need to know why. Because a lot of times if people understand what the rule is, then they're like, oh, they're like, oh, I understand why we're doing this.
Yeah.
And like I think we're like that a lot as Christians too. Sometimes like God's asking us to do something and we don't necessarily understand why.
Yeah. And we want to know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to like operate from a place of trust that he knows why.
Yeah. Preach.
Yeah.
That's so
that
true.
can be so hard.
Yeah. So you have a big role at Central.
Yeah.
Like you're the VP of Student Services, correct? Yeah. How are you liking that?
It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. I didn't really necessarily like look to put myself in that position, and so I really have to trust the Lord that he knows what he's doing. I have some leadership in my background and I love students. I'm always excited to interact with you guys, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being the person that's out front.
Yeah.
And so like for me, it's learning how do I manage that responsibility, like steward it, like God would have me to steward it, but then also not allow the stress to take over my life, because that is one thing I really do struggle with, is managing my stress level and not allowing like anxiety. It kind of goes to what you're saying about when you get feedback, you want to know how you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? But in some places, while feedback is good, if you're the person that's like out front, you can't always please everyone.
Yeah.
And so that can be really hard, especially like I also struggle with a little bit of perfectionism. I like things to go a certain way. And so that like combination of I want people to enjoy what we're doing, and I want people to be invested in our campus, and I want to see our students growing spiritually, and I want all these things. And so I'm the one that has to make the decisions to make those things happen. And that can be kind of a hard burden.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've got an awesome team. Like, all of our RDs are awesome. I get to work with Daryl and Macy every day, and Lucas still steps in every now and again to help me out with things. And so I'm really thankful for that team.
Yeah.
Like, they all genuinely care about each and every student that's here. And it's really fun to watch them do work that causes you guys to have a challenge and for you to grow.
Yeah.
And that's really neat to watch.
Well, you're doing amazing.
Girl.
You actually really are. So.
I mean, were you at trivia night?
I was.
Wasn't it a hoot?
It was so fun. It was so fun.
Singing Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, we just got to pause the questions for a minute.
That was hilarious.
It was so good.
Even though I was like 6th place. But
it's okay. There will be a chance to redeem
out of 7
yours.
teams.
And the 7th one, English is not their first language, so they probably could have beat you otherwise.
Yeah. It's okay though.
It's fine. There will be a chance to redeem yourself.
Yes. Part
You
2.
might have to shuffle your team up.
I might.
If there's no Bible questions, you're going to have to kick Ray off.
Yeah, he's gotta go. No, just kidding.
That's hilarious. Yeah. How do you feel like discipleship groups are going?
Oh, yeah. So they just kicked off a couple weeks ago, but they're honestly going really well. I know my girls are really, they really want to study like more. They really want to get in the word more, and just we're going over the gospel. So right now we're in Matthew, and just really getting to know who Jesus is where Ammon, or Professor Ammon, wants to start us off for this year to be able to serve and to do everything, to lead. We have to know who Jesus is.
Yeah.
So, and I really love that we're starting with the Gospels. So, we haven't really gotten in too far with Matthew. I think tomorrow we're gonna go over Matthew 2 through 6.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that. Got to do some reading for myself, but
Got something to do after this.
yeah. But no, I'm honestly, it's going really well. We always do a prayer after, and just, I mean, last week we just listed like all of our prayers, and they're more than just like, I don't know, they're just more deep, like more deep, like personal personal things that are going on, and we're really growing our relationship as a group. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where, it goes.
Yeah.
So
that's so cool. It's interesting to think about, Jesus, like Lucas said yesterday in our chapel sermon. If you haven't listened to that, you should. That Jesus didn't seek position or authority. He sought a towel. And like that idea of service in how you lead. Are there like things as you think about being an RA, or you think about leading a discipleship group? Like, you've been in a lot of positions of leadership recently. Like, what are the ways that you can see how you picked up a towel or should have picked up a towel?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little, I guess, hard a little bit whenever it comes to, okay, so you're meaning pick up a towel, sorry.
Like service.
Service, okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to say yes. Like, sometimes it is the hardest thing to say yes to a task, to like what you see a task almost sometimes. Like at first, camp teams, it was so hard for me to say yes because
yes, it was.
I could put so many other things before doing a full summer of serving.
Yeah.
I could do, a different job. I could, see my family all summer. Like, there's so many things that I could have, like, said yes to. But looking back, like, I see the good that came out of the summer and, like, how rewarding it was. And, like, I could not get that from, just working a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, or whatever. So, what was the original question?
Yeah, like,
Sorry.
as you lead people, what are the ways that you're practicing leading them through service? Or are there ways you should be practicing leading them through service?
Yeah. I think just telling them to get involved and just showing from my experiences, like, hey, this is a hard yes. Like, it's hard to say yes to. But whenever you say yes, like, look at the end result, like, what it could be. And, like, I was hearing so many good things from camp teams, like, from the camp teamers in the past, or the people that did camp teams. And I'm like, heck, why not? Like, why not join? You know what I mean? After I was like, hey, what, I'm in college. I want to grow in my, like, leadership skills and things like that. So,
yeah,
like, why not say yes? Like, it's just one summer.
Yeah.
It's just one time.
It requires sacrifice, really, is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Sacrifice can be really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think by definition it should be, but...
Yeah.
Are there, like, things that you feel like you sacrificed to be able to do what you do now?
I do say, like, I don't get to just go home every weekend, which it's good and it's bad at the same time. Like, I love my family so much. Love you guys. But I love my family so much, but at the same time, I'm also like, if I were to go home every weekend, I wouldn't get to build the relationships that I have now, because a lot of them are here on the weekends. Or, like, I mean, there's I can't think of really anymore. Like, there's a lot of sacrifices, though. Like, time, I mean, even things that you want to do over
that's what I was going to say.
The things that, hey, let's do this kind of thing. Like,
yeah, because I remember back, in the end of spring semester, you were trying to make some decisions on things you were going to do this year. And, decided really that your focus was going to be being the best RA you could be. And so, like, you made some sacrifices on, like, you thought about doing Stuco and you thought about doing some different things, and you chose to say, my focus needs to be my girls.
Yeah.
And that's a big sacrifice.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Like, that was a really hard decision for me, because I want to do all these things. I want to do Stuco. I want to, work for admissions. I want to do so many things, but it's like, if you put, like, so much into each, if you put a little bit in each, like, category and not pour enough time into, like, if I don't pour enough time into my girls, like, they're not gonna get the RA that I want to be. And that would be hard for me. Like, I ultimately want to be the best RA, and I want to be my best as a discipleship group leader this year. So, cutting back hours and admissions, I had to do that. And then, like, not doing Stuco this year. Like, it's just one of those things. It's like, my priority is RA and D group leader this year. Yeah. So, like, I really had to realize that and sit down and figure out, like, and also, like, my relationship with Ray. Like, I want to be the best, like, girlfriend that I can be for him as well. So it's just really, it would be really hard to juggle all these things and then also have time to do homework and you know what I mean?
The reason you're here, like school.
So.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a wise lesson to learn. Like, there's no innocent yes. So every yes has some sort of consequence with it.
Yeah.
And it's easy to be overloaded with things, and they can all be good things. Like, you serving on Stuco would be a great thing. It'd be a great thing for the student body. It'd be a great thing for Central. But what's the better thing?
RA.
Yeah. Yeah. Disciple leader. Yeah. So it's like sometimes in ministry, you have to make those calls. And learning that now is going to serve you well. Because it gets, like, as soon as you're out there doing the thing, like, it can be overwhelming to try and figure out what to say yes to and what to say no to.
Yeah.
Because you also have to protect your rest. We know rest is super important.
So important.
Like, we know that from scripture, right? But we also know that physically. And it can be really easy to get burnt out.
It is. It's so easy to.
Yeah.
Especially if there's no rest.
Especially if there's no rest. It's like God knew something when he made us, right? But he also, like, sets the example, which is pretty cool because he definitely doesn't need rest in the same way.
No.
But he sets us an example, which is awesome. So I want to hear your story of how you got to Central.
Okay, yeah. So I was not planning on coming to Central, like, at all. Like, whenever I heard Bible college, I was not planning on it. Like, it's like I tried to exit the conversation. But so the summer before college started, I worked at High Hill Christian Camp, and I was planning on going to State Fair Community College for dental hygiene. And just, like, I got all my test scores and everything for dental. Like, I seriously thought that was my plan. And
I just can't see that.
I don't know. How would you minister with tools in your mouth? That's what I'm always wondering.
But I'm also like, that seems like, I don't know, of all the things to go into, like, that's the last thing I would ever think of. And so when people say that, I'm like, thanks all you dental hygienists, like, we need it.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, I'm like, I just can't see Katrina doing that. I don't know. I can't picture it.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But before that, even, every week, my parents had to deal with me saying a new job that I wanted to do or wanted to pursue in college. Like, it was crazy. I was, like, wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be radiologist, sonographer. Like, it was so many things. But I worked for High Hill the summer before, and all summer I was like a lifeguard, and I helped in the kitchen, things like that. And the whole summer I was just like, I'm so stressed. I don't know where God is wanting me to go. I have no idea. I'm so lost. Like, I feel like I have no direction. Like, I'm just simply lost. And I mean, I remember, like, it was like so many times my mom was like, just 1 year in Bible college, like, it will change you. And
your mama, she's awesome.
And, like, her youth pastor, Rick Mosier, he kept, like, telling me too, like, hey, like, you should go to Central, you know. And, like, my church is a donor to Central, so
cool.
They've always had Central, you know, people come and just, like, talk about Central and things like that. So I was very aware of Central. But, like, it was, like, 2 weeks before move-in day, I was like, I'm going to Central. Like, there's something about it. Like, I just need to go. God is telling me to go to Central. And I don't know if it was, like, a message. I don't know what it really was. Honestly, I think what it really was is there was an email from, what's her name? Jennifer, about financial aid. And I was like, wait, hold up. Let me click on this. So, and, like, I got the SEAL scholarship. Like, I got the full, like, pretty much the full SEAL scholarship. And I was just like, yeah, I ain't getting that at State Fair. So, like, I'm like, heck yeah, why not? You know, God can't tell me any other way that he wants me here. And my church is supporting me, and, like, I'm you know, getting the bump for SEAL scholarship. So, like, he can't tell me any other way that he wants me to be here. And that's what, every single time I'm like, there's a little bit of struggle or anything, I just look at my, you know, financial aid. I'm like, man, God wants me right here. He wants me here. Yeah. He's keeping me here for a reason. And, like, not that, like, I'm trying to opt out ever, but, like, it's just every single time I'm like, God wants me here. You know, there's a reason why I'm here, and I strongly believe that. So
I do too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It's I love your story because I feel like that's the story of a lot of students. You know, like they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And they start to allow Jesus to take that driver's seat in their life. And he's like, here's what I have for you. Yeah. And it's like 2 weeks before school starts. Everyone's scrambling.
Yes.
And it's so cool because one of the things that I think is really neat about your story too is like once you decided to come here, you're like 100% in.
Yeah.
And have been 100% in the entire time you're here. And I just think that's so cool because like some people would be like, well, it's 2 weeks before. Like that's crazy. Like why would God do that?
It's been amazing, honestly. There's been so many opportunities here at Central that have allowed me to put my feet, like one of my feet in and just get reined right in. So like it's been really cool to watch God work through me and just the lives around me.
Yeah.
So he's put so many people in my life here at Central, like that have encouraged me, have walked me through. Like I always think of Meg Williams.
Yeah.
Like every single time I'd get my like class schedule, I'm just like, this is so terrifying. And every single time God would put her right in my path and she like knew I was stressed out and she would just like, girl, it's gonna be okay. And it was. So
Meg is awesome.
I miss Meg.
Me too. Every day. Wow. I think the other cool thing from your story that I really like is when you talk about how if you struggle now, you're like, I just look back at what God has done for me up to this point.
Yes.
And that to me is like one of the best ways to defeat anxiety and stress.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
Okay, God, I am at my wit's end. I don't know what to do next, but I know you'll show me because you've shown me here, 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 and here, right?
Yeah.
And it's always at his time.
Every single time.
Every single time. It's never our time.
No.
Like, how much earlier would you have liked to have made that decision?
Oh, I wish I made it my junior year because it caused me so much stress. I enrolled I got accepted into 6 different schools and I was like, none of these schools have what I want or anything, but I didn't know what I wanted.
Yeah.
So it was like...
But you knew what you didn't want.
Yes.
Which is exactly how I feel at dinner time when Jonathan asks me what we're having.
Yeah.
I always tell him, I don't know. And then he starts naming things. And I'm like, I know I don't want those. But I can't tell you what I do want.
Yeah. Something.
Yes. It's not that, though.
Just read my mind.
But I'm like, I don't even know what's in my mind. Yeah. That stressful time is a learning ground, too, though.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, if I listen to the people around me, like, that God has placed in my life, you know, like, if I just, like, listened, you know, I would have realized that he's been calling me, like, for years.
Wow.
And, like, just looking back, like, my youth pastors, my parents, you know, my mom's youth pastor, or my mom's minister, I guess would be, like, each of those played a little bit of a role that got me here. So just looking back and, you know, now I want to be that for someone else.
Yeah.
Because just one little, hey, you would be great in Bible college, you know, that's definitely impacted me to do the same for someone else.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. Yeah, like, just someone saying, hey, have you thought about this as, like, a viable thing you could do with your life to serve the Lord? Like, I think some of those conversations don't happen the same way anymore.
No.
Yeah. But, like, ministry can be a lot of different things. Like, it's not just serving in a church or, you know, there's also tons of different ministries out there that are, you know, like, supporting refugees or doing Bible translation or working at Central, right?
Yeah. I think before, but like, I came here, I did not realize that. Like, I've been going to church since I was 7, and I don't know what it was. It's just I thought being in ministry meant youth pastor, you know, secretary of the church, preacher, and like one more, like music, you know, like worship minister. Like, that's all I thought of, like, ministry. And maybe that's probably my bad. I didn't pay attention that well. But like, Central has really taught me, like, wherever your 2 feet are, you can make it your ministry. Like, and that hit me hard. Like, whenever I realized that, because I love coffee. I could have my own little coffee shop and make it my ministry. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Make all the iced coffee.
Yes. Yes.
So. Oh, man. Yeah. Wherever your 2 feet are, you can do ministry. I love that.
Yeah.
That is exactly right. Yeah. What about, so I'm trying to think through, like, my time at Central obviously was a few years before you. Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Okay, maybe like 15. But it's fine. You know, like, the student center was built when I was here. So, like, everybody hung out on the front lawn. People were always in the gym. The Pioneer Room actually used to be open to the cafeteria.
Okay.
And we had our harvest house in there. Yeah.
That's different.
And so people would hang out there and in the cafeteria. Like, people would hang out everywhere in this building. Where do people hang out now?
The student center, I feel like. There's a lot of people in the student center this year. And, I mean, whenever you're actually studying, the best spot, hands down, is the library.
Where? Where in the library? This is a debate.
Farthest back corner, by those, like, big windows.
Yes.
You know? Like, that corner by the exit door.
Yep.
Hands down.
With that little cubby.
Yes.
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 I used to study, like, on the couches. We used to have study groups there because it's the best view.
That's where I do my D group at.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would hang out in the lobbies, too, a lot. Lots of board games in the lobbies.
Yeah, Sperling lobby and Lang lobby, like, yeah.
Those we also had foundation lobbies.
Okay.
At the time. So, like, at the time, we had boys on first and half of second, and then there was this door that would close and lock. You couldn't get through. And then there'd be girls and then girls on the top floor. So there was, like, half floors.
Yeah.
But then each side of foundation had a lobby. Isn't that weird?
That's kind of cool.
It's super weird. We had a lot of lobbies. But we didn't have the student center, so. Yeah. That was, like, 2010, I think. But, yeah. We hung out everywhere.
I think another spot is the gym. Like, there's a lot of, you know, sports players, so, like, they're all practicing and shooting hoops and practicing their swings. Always, yeah.
They're always in there.
So.
But the gym is the kill ball gym.
Yes.
Now and forever.
I love kill ball.
We played when I was a student, too. Like, same thing. People would be like, all right, kill ball after lunch, and everybody rushes.
I feel like if we keep it consistent, people will come.
I think we need to do it at least once a week.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe twice, but at least once to start.
Yes.
But one time, there probably had to have been 20 people playing. Like, it was like the circle was real spread out, and, like, we were filling the middle circle in the gym, okay? And I was on the very edge, but, like, the person was really close to me, and he made direct eye contact with me and then smacked it in my face.
Oh my
and I got a bloody nose. It was hilarious.
Really not at the time, or was it?
I laughed so hard.
Oh.
I mean, I was obviously crying too, because, like, when you get hit in the nose, you're like, your whole, like, all your tear ducts empty. So I was, like, laugh crying. But yeah, it was so funny.
Oh my goodness.
I could name that person too, but I won't.
Ow.
He's out there somewhere in ministry, I'm sure.
That has gotta hurt.
It did hurt, but it was hilarious. We had lots of, stuff like that. Probably a little more savage than we play now. We play pretty nice.
We do.
Except for when you hit it at Claire.
I don't mean to. Like, I literally try to tone it down, but it just, like, if I don't, it lands on the floor first. And I'm like...
You're like, I just gotta swing?
I just gotta swing. Other than kill ball, what else did you guys do as Central students?
we would gather in Lang Lobby to watch The Office when it was on TV.
No way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
We did not have streaming. So we would all gather in Lang Lobby. It was like 8 p.m. I think it was 8 on Monday nights. And so like a bunch of people would come in there. Like we'd have rows of chairs basically. And we would all watch The Office as it was airing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I tried to watch The Office. I can't get into it.
The first season is so cringe that it's hard to get through.
Maybe that's why.
So Jonathan and I started watching and we're like, I don't know if we can do this. And someone was like, just try the second season and then you can go back and watch the first later.
Okay.
So we started with the second season and then we're like, oh, okay. Because they like were finding their rhythm and it was a lot less cringe.
Yeah.
But
I need to do that
still
then.
cringe. It will always make you feel uncomfortable.
I think it's just, I don't like the way how they do the camera.
Like the documentary
yes,
style?
Like, it like hurts my eyes.
Really?
Yes.
Your weird eyes?
Yes.
You can't see anything anyway.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. We also would play like Settlers of Catan all the time. Or Catan, I don't know how you actually say it.
Okay.
But we'd play that a lot. Or Trouble.
Lots of board games.
The board games, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of board games. We would go to Columbia pretty frequently. The Pinnacles. We'd also like go play on the playgrounds at Rothwell. Like the Candy Cane playground at Rothwell. Have you been there?
I don't think I've been there.
It has the best slides.
Only you and
No, lots of people know it. It has the best slides. Yeah, so we would be out just like messing around at different places. We'd hang out on the soccer field, like, you know, just doing random stuff. But yeah, I think about going to Columbia now and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to Columbia. It's so far away. But we would go all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and on weekends we would go to St. Louis or Kansas City sometimes just to do fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would we do that?
Yeah.
I'm such an old lady.
A lot of the students here at Central go to Columbia a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like every weekend, there's a big group of them. I know for the girls at least that go.
Do they do anything specific?
I think go to the mall, like
Okay.
just shop around a little bit, or just go to one of the coffee shops in Columbia.
Yeah, we would do homework at coffee shops in Columbia sometimes.
Just change up the vibe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, the scenery needs a change. But I don't remember us having very good coffee shops here in Moberly at that time. And now we have the Bean, which is great. But I could see how that would get old after 2 weeks.
And we also have the house. And the house,
the house is
the
awesome.
house is so good.
The Harvest House for all the old people.
Yes, but
It's the house.
it's so good.
It's so good.
I love it.
Do you like the pizza?
I do like the pizza, honestly. I don't eat it often, but whenever I do, it's so good. It always hits good.
Yeah. They also have like wings now, and do they still do like the sandwich paninis and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yep.
I don't remember if we could get food at first. I feel like it was mainly drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a student.
Did you ever work in the Harvest House?
I did not.
Did you have a student job?
I did. I worked in the cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I did breakfast. So I was service line for breakfast, and then I would do dishes a couple times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Scrub those pots.
Scrub them. It was fun. I worked with some fun people, and we would sing songs and do fun stuff back there. So
Yeah.
we didn't have Trisha though, and she's awesome.
She's amazing.
Second shout out.
We love you, Trisha.
And so yeah, we had a different team, but the cook, Nina was her name.
Okay.
She was the best, and we were really tight. So she was like the morning cook, and like she would let me do like help with like making eggs and doing different things that like technically wasn't my job.
That's so fun.
But she was super sweet and always took good care of me. Yeah. And Jonathan at that time, like we were not quite dating yet. And he was in class full time, and then he was working full time at Stubbins Children's Home, which is here in town. He was working overnight.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how he did that, but he would show up every morning for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see this.
Uh-huh. Yep. So he he'd be there every morning, which is cute.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Probably be sleep deprived, but
Yeah, he was. I don't know how he survived that period of time. It's crazy.
he's got love.
He does.
Love in his eyes.
Something like that. That man. Yeah, so we met here at Central. Like you and Ray.
Yes. Ray and I met at the Pursue event.
Really?
Yes.
That was the first time you met?
Yeah.
We had been here for like 2 months already.
Yeah, we started talking literally right after we got paired together in a small group.
You're welcome, I guess. That's so cute.
I don't think I ever told you that.
No.
But yeah, like right after, it was me, Sam, Adams, and Ray. It was just supposed to be me and Sam as a small group, but there was like extra students. So Ray got put in our group, and I'm like, that guy can lead.
This guy's legit.
He's so good.
That is so cute. I did not know that.
Yeah, like right after that, we started talking.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
How did he ask you out?
We were sitting. No, we were sitting in the stew, and like this was the only time I've ever seen the stew empty. Like there's a reason, but we just sat down and then we had like a serious talk, like what we wanted out of this relationship and like basically our end goal, kind of thing like that. So just a serious heart-to-heart conversation, and then asked me out right there.
Aww.
In the stew. So
cute.
yeah,
that's super cute.
it is.
End goal.
Yeah, and we just celebrated our 10 months yesterday.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. And it's almost Pursue again.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love that. That's such a cute story.
It is. It is really sweet.
I'm glad that you guys met.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Remember that time that Ray did the cinnamon challenge?
The amount of cinnamon that flew out of his nose was insane.
It was like a whole cloud. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna die.
It was different. No, it was just so weird because Dylan had a spoonful. He was just working through it. Ray,
like immediately, it just like exploded out of his body. He could not hold it in.
it was so funny.
Oh, and then he was blowing his nose, and cinnamon was coming out for days.
Oh, he's like, I can taste it in my food.
Poor guy. He's so great because he's like, he will do anything.
Yeah, and he's so chill.
He's so chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he loves the people around him so well.
And he's so easy to work with. Like, I mean, not just me because I'm his girlfriend, but like, just like hearing people, talk about him. Like, he's so easy to work with. So.
He is. I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. What else?
Dad?
Yeah, we can do that. We're not supposed to talk about it first, though. Jonathan was very explicit in his instructions.
Oh, yeah.